All right, you're welcome back to Heroic Universal Concept International. Still on Heroic Students Front End Competition. Okay, this is web development front end competition organized by Heroic Online Institute for the students, for students that are undergoing web development course. Okay. All right, students, we are made to create any kind of web project of their choice and submit to me for review, okay, before publishing it for the competition and voting. All right, this is the project built by one of the students, Emem Bassey. All right, this is great. Actually, the first observation I made right here is that this particular project, actually, it's a kind of modification of the first project you built. Remember, you just modified the first project you built, but the instruction I gave is that you have to start a completely different website from the scratch. But it's okay. I think you will be able to actually modify it a very good extent. Okay, and it still made it look nice. Okay, it shows that you are growing. Okay, it shows that you are growing. So let me just correct things that I saw here. Okay, but please, subsequent times, I think in subsequent competition, I will try to get the samples of website I want my students to develop. Okay. So that will not that will help to avoid students developing or editing the one they already have. Okay, but it's okay. That's by the way. Your sliders, your slider is working fine. Okay. All right. Then some observations here. One, the button. You have to format this, but you have to style this button better, make it look better. You have to add padding to the button, remove outline from the button, add, like, let's say 10 pixels for the padding, and look at how it's going to look. Okay, check 10 pixels, see how 10 pixels will look for padding of this button. Okay, remove outline, this 3D outline, remove it, make it to be flat, just like this one is. You understand? Good. If you do it, it will look better. Okay. All right. All right, then for these prices, I don't know why you use green for it. Okay, but if green it's okay for you, no problem. Okay, then the space between this one and this one here, since they are product pages, I am thinking, but it's not a must, that it should come closer. This one should come a little bit closer. It's a product page. Okay, and they are the same product, as in they are cars. It's not like it's a different category of product, but it's still the same category though. So it's supposed to come a little bit close somewhere here, as in these ones, these boxes should come a little bit close to this point, so that the space will maintain this space. Okay. In the updates, I will still make some updates on CSS tutorial. Then when I update CSS tutorial, I'll add few more stuff like grid, so that you learn how to use grid layout to lay out your page. Okay, and your boxes like this, box like this. Okay. All right, that's it. Then coming down here, you see this button, the space between this button and this place is short. I think you should give from here to here, should be about, let's say, 50 pixels. Make it 50 pixels from here to the button here, about 50 pixels. Okay, so do that. Yeah, another thing is, this thing did not flush out, but it seems you like it this way, and it seems to be looking nice. I think it looks nice like this without flushing out. It still looks so nice. Okay, it looks nice. All right, now one more corrections here. One more correction. You see this heading, and this heading. Try to see if we will give more space between this heading and the content of the heading. You understand me? Give little more spaces. Like from here, maybe you target this header. Okay, target it and add maybe a margin button. Margin button, you add like you add like 20 pixel margin button, and check how it's going to look. The idea is for this heading to be a bit distant from these ones. Okay, so it will not wrap on these ones. Okay, otherwise every other thing's looking nice. Then I think this should be formatted. It didn't seem to actually format. Okay, you try to format it a little bit. Okay, add it a little padding, little more padding, a little padding around it. Okay, just pad up this, then pad up the button too. Okay, just add a little more padding around the button. All right, and if you can use the same button for all this, it will make more sense. Okay, like if you are using this, if you edit this button, if you style this button, after styling it, then you make this button to look like, make this one to look more like this one, a kind of to look nice. Okay, and maybe you might also consider giving a little space between this, or you reduce the size of this, a little bit. Okay, then give small space between this and there, between this and this. Okay, then it make it look great. So that's it. I think every other thing looking great. Now let me look at about us. So you see space here. I see you have a large space here. You have to close up spaces. Okay, close up this space. Find out what happened. Why this large space? Close it up. Then space here too. You need to close up so that this should kind of come close to this point. Find out what happened, solve it. Okay, find out what happened and solve, so that space between here and here will not be different. Okay, this place should be the same. Maybe this size now you have here should be the same size here. Okay, so that's it. That's okay. Then products. Okay, I've made these corrections of space. I've made it. Then space between here and here is okay because of this what they call it, this sidebar. Okay, don't worry, you will come to a point where you will now know how to do it. Maybe you can make this scrollable, as in this main page scrollable. Okay, but what I'm talking about is this. You see the space here now between here and here seem to be large. Okay, you have to also close up this space so that this won't be far from this too much. Okay, just like I told you about it here. I corrected it here. Okay, not here but here. Maybe about us. Yeah, space. You see this space right now, space from here to here, from here to here. So make it also look like these ones. Okay, also close up this space just like you are going to close up the other. Okay, then blog. Okay, not done anything, just the same thing, the same observation here, and there the contact. Okay, maybe you need to close up small space here. Maybe this is supposed to start somewhere here, so it will 50 pixels from here to here. You understand? Then you commence your job. Then this we are not well styled, so you have to style it better. Okay, you have to give padding, give like 10, between 10 and 20 pixels. 20 might be quite big. Give like 10 to 15 pixels and check how it looks for this. Okay, all right. And again, since you are spreading this text field, or rather this text area, I think these ones should also be spread to be on the same line, to start from here. Like this one should start from here and end here. This should start from here and end here. This should start from here and end here. And it's wise that this label, all these labels should come to the side. To the side. It looks more mature. There should be space, as in when after this label and this text field, there should be small space before this one. But you didn't give any space at all. There should be small space before this one. All these things are why I would have wanted you guys to use already made website. Use it as a template. Then you replicate the website, because if you're using a professional website to replicate yours, you are going to you're going to do it exactly the way they did it, and all this principle will be easier for you to apply. And by the time you would have developed 1 or 2 or 3 websites from a professionally done websites, then you will begin to understand exactly how to use the amount of spaces you should put at a certain point. You understand? But that's, by the way, just do all these corrections and get it done the way it should be done. Okay, so that is it. I think everything, I've touched everything I'm supposed to touch here. Maybe this one you might consider reducing the size a little bit, but if you want to leave it like this, still not bad. Thank you so much.